Every generation has a starter pack. I'm talking about the basic rules that come with being a part of that generation. But genuinely, I think teenagers today have it the most random one. We all somehow own the same thing, say the same phrases, and have the exact same hobbies. I'm gonna say mainly do a social media, but hey, who knows? Okay, anyways, welcome back to Teen Drama with me, Destiny B, and today I am putting together the official 2026 Teen Starter Pack. The segment one's going to be the digital starter pack. So this is everything that teenagers have going on to like digital things. So number one, you have a notes app full of random thoughts. This could literally go from a quite literal hit list to your shopping list to a number that you saved but you don't remember who. 200 plus unread emails because you also have multiple email accounts for some reason, because you have a spam email and like a normal email. And I feel like this part is kind of funny because we all have it because we're all signed up for a bunch of random stuff that no one ever wants to touch or anything like that. And then we also have an embarrassing amount of screenshots, like just like so many random screenshots, things that we need to remember, all the things. And I feel like, I don't even know what I feel like. It's just too many. Okay, a screen time report that you refuse to look at, because honestly, looking at your screen time report in this generation is actual torture. I swear to God. Mainly just because, like, your screen time is outrageous. Like, seriously outrageous. If you haven't looked at your screen time in a while, we all know why you haven't looked at your screen time in a while. It's because it is probably 18 hours in one day somehow, and you didn't even sleep that night. Another one is at least one app they downloaded but never opened again. So just like a random app, especially like food apps, I feel like for your birthday and stuff, because people are always like, oh yeah, I can get free things on your birthday, so we might as well. I feel like that's a big thing within this generation. And then a camera with 1,000 photos but somehow nothing to post, quote unquote. Like, also I feel like it's like, why do I have 47 pictures of the same sunset? Because you have to get that perfect shot. Okay, segment 2 is going to be the backpack starter pack. Okay, so number 1, you have to use half-used gum. So you have to have a pack of gum, and this is not only to keep your breath fresh, but so you can make friends, because we all know you crack open a pack of gum, and if anyone sees, smells, hears, or even uses their tingly senses to see that pack of gum, you are cooked and you will never have gum again. A dead pencil. A pencil that either is a mechanical pencil and doesn't have lead, or a pencil that is literally down to its last limit. It's a wooden pencil. Personally, I actually don't like wooden pencils because I'm one of those weird people who have to sharpen it over and over again because my handwriting's inconsistent. I'm going to be mad. We all have lip balm because, yeah, and if you don't have lip balm, yeah, we can tell. We know. Wrappers from snacks you forgot to throw away because, you know, you can't eat in certain teachers' classes, so like getting up to throw away trash is kind of like the telltale sign, so you have to kind of eat it in your backpack and, like, you know. Random receipts, like, from what? Also, like a hoodie or jacket or like a random shirt, or especially if you're an athlete, like you always have like a random piece of clothing in your backpack and you don't know how it got there, or it's always there. Like, it's like, oh, what if I need this practice shirt on accident and I forget it's a practice day, but you actually haven't touched it the entire year, and now you're like kind of weirded out by it. I don't know. And a water bottle that's somehow always empty. It doesn't have to stay in your backpack. It's just always empty. I don't know why it's always empty. It just is. Yeah. Okay, now the vocab like area. Okay, so number 1 is literally, and I feel like literally is used in so many ways, like literally or literally. Like, I feel like literally is used in everyone. Bro, like, high key and low key. It's giving, cooked, bet, tea, like body tea, that's tea. Clock it. Do we use Riz anymore? I'm not down and hip with the youth. I know I am the youth, but I'm like low-key not down and hip with the youth. Then the school starter pack. Okay, so there's looking at the clock every 5 minutes, and I feel like this was a lot of teens in the past generations, but it's not even looking at the clock anymore. It's looking at your watch, looking at your phone, because let's be serious, how many of us can actually read an analog clock? Like, I can read an analog clock, and if you don't know what an analog clock is, this is part of the problem. An analog clock is the ones that have all the numbers on it. It's a circle, and like I know so many people who can't read an analog clock. Hoping the teacher forgets homework. And for me, this isn't a big problem because I don't have a lot of homework, but I know some teachers low-key be giving out so much homework, and people just low-key be praying because they be giving out like a whole packet every single day. And then saying, like, what did you do yesterday? But actually you did so much, but you actually have nothing to do, and you also don't want to share with the class. And there's that one kid who always shares with the class, but it's always super irrelevant. I don't know. The speed walking when you're late because, like, no one wants to see you run, and, like, running with a backpack on is embarrassing and uncomfortable, but, like, you have to get to class. Yeah. The group project where everyone where one person does everything, and if you're that one person, cough, cough me, I fear. Pretending you understood the assignment, both figuratively and literally. Okay, now segment 5, the friend group starter pack. I'm personally not in a friend group as of right now, but I've been in friend groups before, so I feel like I'm kind of an expert. So number 1, you have the planner. This is the person who's going to check in the group chat every time and be like, who wants to do this, that, and the third? And then they're going to say the day, the time, everything. And also, these are the people who are like, I made the reservation, they paid for it, like, especially at our age. The one who's always late. This is the person that you tell an earlier time to, knowing that they're going to get there on time if you tell them an earlier time. Yeah. The one who knows everybody's business. This is the person that no one can unfriend, even if they're annoying, because they know way too much. This is also known as the therapist friend. But this person, like, you actually can't cross because they have so much dirt. Would they ever spill it? Probably not. But, like, could they? Yes. And is it a real fear that they will? Also, yes. Yeah. Then you have the funny one, or the comedic relief character in there. And I feel like this person is just kind of like just hee cacaing it up all day. They can never take anything serious. But I also feel like a lot of people, like, they also feel very excluded from the friend group because that's kind of all they are to the friend group, is like the funny one. And no one really takes them seriously. You have the quiet one. They're in the friend group. No one really knows how they got in the friend group. They don't really talk. And every single person in the friend group would die for them. Every single person. The one who always has snacks/gum. Because this person is literally tea to the whole friend group because nobody keeps snacks except for them. Then there's the one who disappears for days and then comes back like nothing happened. This is the person who's always in trouble, getting their phone taken. This is the person who is just doing stuff literally all the fricking time. Yeah. Anyways, comment down below which one you are out of your friend group. Okay, so segment 6, we have the random habits. Yeah. So there's opening the fridge even though, like, nothing's changed. Like, I feel like we open the fridge every 10 minutes. Like, you go downstairs or upstairs or, like, you go to the kitchen from wherever you are. You open the fridge knowing there's not snacks in there. And you open the pantry knowing there's not snacks in there. And you leave. Yeah. Also, you have to check the weather 15 times before you go out to make sure that your outfit is appropriate. And you also have to check the group chat 15 times to make sure that your outfit is appropriate for the vibes of both what we're doing and the weather. Yeah. Then you don't charge your phone until it's at 2%, even if the charger's right next to you. Why? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm not aware of why. Oh, and don't forget never going out with your charger. Yeah, because once you're at your friend's house, that's the time to be like, hey guys, does anyone have a charger? You know? Also, we all have to rewatch the same comfort shows. Like, every once in a while we can go out of our box, but let's be serious. We've all watched Ginny and Georgia 1,400 times. Great show, by the way. Listening to the same 3 songs on repeat. Yeah. Yeah. And then opening any social media app, especially TikTok, for quote-unquote 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it's been an hour. Yeah. You know who you are. Being a teenager is honestly such a weird experience because somehow we're all living completely different lives, but we still end up doing the exact same random things. Anyways, what would you add to the teen starter pack? Let me know in the comments because we all know I missed something. Anyways, that's all for today. Teen Drama with me, Destiny B. And go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, do all the interactive thingies, and I'll see y'all later. Mwah. Bye.